Hello and welcome back to another Slay the Spire stream. I'm your host, Vegetablebread, and today we're going to be playing the Ironclad, doing it all day, doing a couple runs, having some laughs. Curse for a rare colorless card. It could be Hand Greed. Hand Greed is obviously the thing we are most excited about from that pool. Ironclad can make Sadistic Nature work insofar as Sadistic Nature works at all. Apotheosis, also quite good. Master of Strategy. Secret Weapons, Secret Technique. We've named all the rare cards for some reason at this point. Rare colorless cards. They're all good. I don't know if a Curse for one is really something I'm looking forward to. This path has a shop. Is that the path I want to be on? This path is weird. It's 5 fights on the right, bunch of question marks up the middle. And any other path leads you to a Mega Elite. Mega Elite is a 3 Elite act with 1 extra fire. Seems a bit sketch. Floor 6 Mega Elites are pretty frightening. Spoiler warning. Sometimes we die. So I don't know if we want to do that. But if we don't want to do that, then there's only... The only way to get 2 elites is to, like, wander past him and take the extra fires. Seems like a very slow route. We'd only do 2 guaranteed hallway fights before this elite, assuming we take all the question marks and fires. Now, there's quite a few fires, so we'd probably be decently strong. I think this is going to be a boss relic swap. I'm not a huge fan of boss relic swaps as an Ironclad, but removing a card is garbage. 100 gold doesn't seem obviously useful. I guess if we take 100 gold, we could probably go to that early shop, huh? Maybe that's the plan. 100 gold. Early shop. Floor 6 Mega Elite. I think we feel okay about a Floor 6 Mega Elite if there's an early shop before it, right? 100 gold. Get 100 gold, we're up to 200. Get like 30 gold for each of these, or like 20 gold for each of these, so we're up to like 260. It's an okay shop. I'm like super excited about it. I wish the question mark was first, so we get like Serpent or Shrine of Greed or something. World of Goop. There's a lot of Act 1 gold-based events. Yeah, it was a tough one. I think it's either take 100 gold and go left, get 3 elites, or it's boss relic swap, and then if we're really strong, do like 5 fights and then 3 elites, or if we're not really strong, do a bunch of question marks. And 2 elites. I think I like the boss relic swap. I think that makes us stronger for the rest of the game. I mean, depending on what it is. Curse Key, okay. Feel pretty reasonable about Curse Key. Probably want to go to this shop now, because that's after the split there. We're probably going to want to take that relic or a blue key. Hey, Mr. Wolfhart, thanks for the subscription. Appreciate the support. Thanks for loafing around for a couple of months. Awesome. I'm gonna be honest for a second. This is like a shields down conversation. I feel weird about people subscribing because I'm like, I want to sell people video games in the future. I'm not particularly using Twitch as a means of income. You're obviously welcome to subscribe. Lets you avoid ads and get the cool little emotes that I made or that I commissioned. Yeah, I don't know. And thanks for the thanks for the follow, Ultimate Jaja. Ultimate Yaya. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the Vegetable Patch. Alright, we did the boss relic swap. Do we feel strong? Is this like a 5 fights, 3 elites kind of start? I think it is. Kurski's pretty strong start. Yeah, I mean, the time in the game when we're like literally the strongest is like before this chest, right? We're like a 4 energy deck with no curses. There's no downside to this. Where did the Watcher Bread emote go? I think I still have it. Yeah. Although I shouldn't be using that because I'm streaming, not watching. I'm also not playing Watcher. Oh. Yeah, sorry, I don't... I want to get more emotes, but I don't know how to do that. I think we do feel strong enough to fight five fights in the Mega Elite. Let's try it at least. Kurski's good. Taking 2 damage. Hopefully that's it for the fight. Yep. Carnage floor 1. Feels pretty good. We got 4 energy. Alright. It's a good start. Is Bash Carnage lethal next turn? Yes, it is. Sweet. First real pick, where there's no Carnage to blow up the other picks. Wish I could have that Iron Wave from the first floor pick back. I'm taking a Shrug It Off here. Dark Embrace is kind of nice, but it's kind of a specific card. Ouch. I guess that's our block pot. Get full value out of it. Damage Jawworm. So rude. The nerve on Jawworms these days. These Jawworms never learn respect. Think they can just run around jawing people. Looking forward to that clothesline. Perfected Strike here too. Flex is possible. Clothesline would be our second 2-cost attack. That's a bit much. Helps us block. That's good enough to pick. Shop or more fights? I think more fights. Scariest hard pool fight. It's like large slime or 2 fungi beasts or something. If we get dunked on here, we can go to the question mark and hope to heal. This one's not easy. Clothesline for block and defend saves us the most health. I'm actually gonna... No, I'm not gonna restart the fight. Maybe I can get more than 2 blocks out of this speed pump. Still taking 9, that's no good. Alright, we're getting netted. We're not gonna be able to play Carnage next turn, it's gonna exhaust. Ouch. We can't speed pot this turn because it would only save 7 health. Need more than that. Boy, we were getting beaten up in this fight. This is lethal, right? 8 plus 9 times 2 is 18, yeah. Whew. Yikes. Yeah, Curse Key. Let's see, we have a Carnage, so we get to headbutt the Carnage. I think that's the most exciting thing we're looking at here. Twin Strike and Sword Boom are both strength scaling. We don't really have any strength scaling. Sword Boom's pretty good late game card. Alright, I think we're going to the question mark because we got beat up. Could do another pain run. I think this is just going to be an upgrade on Carnage. As much as I like Warp Tongues, we need to not die right here. Okay. Well, we're forced to Carnage on one, because otherwise we lose it. It's the best card in the deck. So let's go. Got that speed pot on a hair trigger here. Yep, we're going to blow it right away. We can headbutt back the Carnage too. Bash Carnage is not lethal. Is Bash Carnage Explosive Pot lethal? 28 plus 14 is 42, plus 8 is 50, so we do 60 damage. Nope, off by 5. Alright, probably want to block them. This is like defend Carnage strike, yeah. Lethal next time we see Carnage. Or we can just headbutt him next turn, that works too. Well, have to say this run is not starting out super well. Whirlwind with extra energy makes a lot of sense. We've got Pen Nib too. Works on Whirlwind, works on Carnage. I think it's probably a take. Alright. I think we're resting at 10 health. And fighting a Jawworm once again. Shrug Defend blocks out. I think we're going to focus the Jawworm first. Carnage Strike is lethal here, right? Yeah, 34 damage. Guess we could have killed this Spike Slime too. He was doing more damage that turn. I'm going to set up Pen Nib for next fight. So I think that's like Headbutt the Carnage, Double Strike Whirlwind. Okay, 8's good enough. Fire Breathing, Seeing Red Armament. Well. Maybe Armaments? Do need some ways of blocking here. Got a Shrug currently. Yeah, we just got started. Pixel Noise. Good morning. Yeah, we got completely walloped in this hallway fight. We were not ready for that hard pool fight. So we lost like 40 health there, and then we limped through a Mega Elite. We did get through it. We're gonna go here, and still plan on doing 2 bosses. Probably won't happen. Might do the question mark route after the first boss. Do we take a curse? We have to take at least one, right? There's a bunch of question marks after this. Question marks can get rid of curses. Tiny chest. Regret. Gross. Well, Tiny Chest is not very good with Curse Key, so I think this is probably our Sapphire Key. Okay. No rest for the weary. Shrug Carnage Headbutt's pretty good, though. I guess we would have ended the fight if we Headbutt Carnaged, but... Alright, got two attacks out of Pen Nib. That wasn't too bad. None of these for sure. Skipping that. Elite or hallway fight? These hallway fights have been pretty brutal. I've done quite a few hard pool fights already. Elite can't be Lagavulin again, so it's either Gremlin Knob or Sentries. We've got an Explosive Pot for Sentries. I think we're pretty well set up for Gremlin Knob. I would like a better Pen Nib setup, but you know. Something, beggars and choosers. 28 plus 12 is 40, so we can just kill this guy. Don't even need the explosive pad. If we do that, we take 10, but I don't see any alternative to taking 10. We're gonna die to regret here. I want to play all the cards just to get the regret out of hand. But I also want to whirlwind for a bunch. I guess we survive if we whirlwind here, so let's whirlwind for 2. Maybe I shouldn't have even defended. Can we do 22 damage? 9. Yes, we can. So we can do that and headbutt back the whirlwind. Wait. We want to headbutt back the carnage. Yeah. We want to play as many attacks as possible. Looks like just 2. Ceramic fish. Is barricade being offered? It's up against Feel No Pain. Don't currently have any exhaust stuff. We have a headbutt, so if we get an entrench, barricade's super busted. I've had a couple of poor experiences with barricade recently, but worst case scenario, it's a curse. Who's our boss and how do we kill them? Slime boss. We are in trouble. Alright, I'll take a barricade. I don't know why I'm taking a curse when I'm so far behind. Looks like spirit poop to me. Delicious. Alright, I don't think we're fighting any elites, so let's see if this question mark changes our mind. Yeah, because, like, we never survive Gremlin Knob, right? We do sometimes. If we start with, Bash Carnage into, like, Headbutt Clothesline Strike, we do kill him on only taking 6. Maybe he gives us a Pantograph. Pantograph or what? Oh, Fossilized Helix. Super good against Slime Boss. I'm gonna think about this for a second. Take a quick break. Be right back. You're more likely to lose than win. More likely. Yeah. We're definitely, like, this is not a good position to be in. We're likely to lose the run, I would say. But I think that we have a line to beating both Gremlin Knob and Lagavulin here. Both of which involve getting an early bash. And, like, maybe landing 2 Carnages. Lagavulin is definitely sketchier. But it is possible so I'm going to do it. Crap. This is not something I'd considered. You can just barricade and get a bunch of block. Easy game. Ooh, barricade to the spirits. That's a great idea. I didn't think of that. Bash Carnage or Carnage Headbutt? Carnage Headbutt strike sauces up the pen nib a little bit more. Bash Carnage makes the Carnage do more damage. Does an extra 14 damage. This is an extra 15 damage. So this is more damage this turn. But Bash makes it vulnerable for next turn. And we could potentially just redraw Carnage. We're about to shuffle. So the Headbutt doesn't have a tremendous amount of value. I think I'm just going to go with Bash. Getting a save 18 block is pretty nice. Sauce up the pen nib. I know what the viewers are here for. Let's bash so that we can extend the vulnerable for Carnage next turn. And then if we defend, we could potentially block out next turn as well. I'll do this for Pendant. You need to save that content for your OnlyFans. Good point. Okay, so we're getting exactly these cards next turn, plus the 1 card from Headbutt. Looks like it doesn't matter, because we're going to do, like, Carnage double something. I wish I had, like, a Strike Plus. I want to Headbutt a Strike Plus right now. I guess I'll have to be satisfied with just a Strike. Oh wait, no, I want to take 0 damage. Oh wait, yeah, that's what I was thinking about anyway. Okay. Sure. That barricade really brought home the bacon in this fight. Actually, I was supposed to start with Carnage there, which would have set up Pen Nib. Oh well. Second barricade, great. So we did end up perfecting that fight, thanks to the turn 1 barricade. I don't think I've ever barricaded against Lagavulin. It's pretty good, it turns out. Body Slam theoretically works pretty well with the barricade. Although, not yet. Burning Pact is a really good card. We've got 4 energy. We're likely to have curses in the future that Burning Pact can get rid of. 2 barricades, that's right. I feel like if you have 2 barricades in play, your block should double at the end of your turn. Or at the start of your turn, I guess. The Who Needs Entrench build. I need to go, something or other. Stretch and fold, I think. Your block should double, but you have to sing. Do you hear people? You have to sing. Do you hear people sing from Les Miserables? Interesting. Why would you not be able to attack? I think that like okay, your block doubling is like a somewhat natural consequence of the rules, right? If Barricade like measured how much block you had, and then right after your block gets removed, gave you that much block, then having 2 copies of it would cause it to double, right? So that's like, I'm not trying to like change the rules, I'm just trying to say, here's an alternate way Barricade could work, which would stack better. I don't know why they made the choice to make Barricade not stack. Seems like it could easily stack in a weird way. We're supposed to pick a Body Slam, right? We have a Barricade in the deck. Doesn't do much currently, though. Only hits for like 13 max. Maybe we're not supposed to take Body Slam. We do a Vajra, so if we get a Body Slam plus, can be some 0-cost strength scaling. Would it make it unbalanced? How often do you have 2 Barricades? And like, even if you do get 2 Barricades, you still have to like overblock before they like do the stacking thing. I think that would be a totally fine interaction. I mean, I'd have to try it. So I think I'm no on Body Slab, obviously no on Barricades. So is it Burning Pact or Skip? I guess on Burning Pact, right? Gets me my Carnage faster, sure. Right, can we survive this question mark? No. No, we cannot. I can't mod this game, I'm busy making my own game. Alright, I think we Carnage one of these. I guess I'll start with Shrug. Alright, Shrug Carnage Defend is a start. We're not dead this turn. Ooh, we got a Whirlwind. That hits for 16. I dig it. Okay. Firepot's good for splitting Slime Boss. Maybe. Disarm's good for Act 2? Are we really getting to Act 2? I was assuming we were not getting to Act 2 for so long. It's weird to think that we are getting to Act 2. I think we're resting here, so we can survive the first big hit from Slime Boss. Although hopefully we split him first, but you never know. Okay. Well, this is making me nervous. We need to draw really well next turn. I was hoping for two Carnages before we split, but 0, I guess, is possible as well. I'll burn the Disarm because it's not very good in the fight. 43, so we can split him. And we could headbutt the Carnage. Okay. Man, I've been doing a really bad job at pen nibbing properly this game. This for 2 kills, we want to set up pen nib, so I'll do this. Alright, well that was a pretty convincing Slime Boss fight. I'm not sure what I was worried about. There's an immolate. We did use a potion, but we clearly didn't need to. Could have saved that, I think. Immolate seems insane, right? We've got a Burning Pact for the burn. Corruption, Barricade's a pretty good combo. Hey, Sir Artemal. How's it going? Doing good. We like narrowly survived Act 1 here. We were in some big trouble. I guess we did like get 3 elites and our Mega Elite out of the way, so I guess I'll call that a good Act 1. Get some spirit poop. Are you talking about like a tennis session? Maybe like a debate practice session? Kurski for more curse synergy. Maybe we can fight a Divu doll, the Dream, We could just take more energy. What does that look like? Is that dome? Dome barricade makes sense, right? We don't really care what people are doing if we can, like, double our block. D&D is kind of a debate. Depends on how you play it, I guess. Pen nib and incense burner mechanics are my least favorite to play in this game. That's fair. Incense burner is very game distorting. Pen nib less so. I mean, being a 5 energy deck makes a lot of sense with a barricade in the deck, right? We want to barricade and, like, immolate, right? D&D stands for debates and details. Yep, makes Whirlwind hit harder. Our Whirlwind is currently unupgraded, so we're not, like, mega excited about Whirlwind. I think we mostly want to be, like, pen nib immolating people. But I'm struggling to see the downside of Runic Dome here. We don't really care if people are attacking or not. Okay. It's Champ. Run for your life. We've got 400 gold. There's a shop, there's a shop. If we go here, we don't get very many decisions until after a 2 fire little section. Can get 3 elites in the act, one of 2 ways. Seems nice. Probably do the extra fire away. Other paths we could do this shop, and then go fight this elite. Also a 3 elite path. Also gets 2 fires. This one gets 3 fires, though. 3 fires, earlier shop. Is it fewer question marks? Nope, it's the same number of question marks. We might end up prioritizing question marks over elites later on. Which would look like this, or like this. That's skipping a fire. Maybe we do like this. We can figure that out later. We're pretty much always ending up here, so anything after that, we'll decide when we get there. So question mark before the shop, or shop the second floor? I mean, more money is better, right? Will you pick Juggernaut if possible? Probably not. I don't see any reason why Juggernaut would be good. Juggernaut is like... I feel like Juggernaut is good only specifically for decks that work with... that, like, block a lot and have, like, feel no pain and, like, a couple of copies of Second Wind and, like, some way to generate lots of targets for the Second Wind, be that Dead Branch or, like, Evolve and Wild Strikes or something. Only then do I think Juggernaut is actually, like, pickable. I think Juggernaut's probably the weakest rare card for Ironclad. Hey, Stixie. I mean, I guess Juggernaut is also very good if you have Prismatic Shard and After Image, but, like, that doesn't come up a lot. Alright, let's go left. We've got an extra fire. He's always hitting for 21. Immemorialized in a meme. Let's go ahead and start with Burning Pact. Ah, Immolate. Very well. Juggernaut Mirror Image Talk to the Hand Watcher. That's disgusting, Sir Artemal. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. Okay, so this turn is, like, what, 7 times 2 a lot of the time? He always starts with Frail, 40, 40, 20, Double Strike, Suck, or what? And Fell. Okay. So it's either Double Strike or Suck. Either way, Disarm does something. So it's probably like Carnage Clothesline Disarm. Ouch. 7. We could Barricade, Shrug, Defend, but... why? Oops, I played Barricade. I meant to play Shrug. Well, this is a weird place to be. Let's headbutt the Shrug It Off. Do we just skip Pendobe? Nah. It's like 14 damage. I need to do that better. I don't know. There's no excuse for doing it this badly. Immolate, Whirlwind ends the fight. 22, he's at 25, so we only need 1 energy left for Whirlwind, so I'll draw some cards first. So Immolate, Strike, Whirlwind. Oh, we can't do that. Oh well. Oh, I did forget to remove the bigger font thing. Shoot. Second Shrug seems good with the Barricade and 5 energy. I guess, can I do that now? Here, I'm gonna save and quit, and not for the purposes of manipulating the fight restarting mechanics. Let's see, how do you do this? Oh, there's mods, here it is, okay. Apologize for how the sausage is made. Stream. Is it not Minty Spire? Must be Minty Spire. Isn't there supposed to be like a next page thing? Oh, here it is. Okay, it's tiny. That's ridiculous. There it is. Okay. We fixed it. There's a Chemex here. That's probably what we're picking. We have 5 energy. Does that mean we want a Seeing Red, or does that mean we don't want a Seeing Red? Or like somewhere in the middle? I don't know. Darkstone Power-Up could give us max HP because we have a Curse Key. I'm going to click this and then figure out the rest of the shop. So now we're looking for like Necronomicon to do the silly things. It's probably just like Anchor, card remove for the rest. Can we afford Anchor, card remove, attack pot? 157 plus 57 is 214. So no. We could buy 2 potions and an anchor. Skip the card remove. Do like the card remove though. Yeah, let's just do anchor card remove. Okay. Darn. Right after a shop, too. This event is a good argument for saving money. I feel like the better I get at Slay the Spire, the less money I spend at shops. Like, the more picky I get at shops. Because you see a lot of shops over the course of the run. I think I overspent there. I think we didn't need the card remove. And if I'd skipped the card remove, I'd get a relic here. But I don't think we can take a shame. Being frail is super bad with Barricade. Yeah, also like card removes are like a big resource because we have Curse Key. That was a mistake for sure. Ah, yeah, that'll happen. If there's a fire in between, the rules are off. Barricade, Immolate, and Whirlwind, I suppose. Save the 10 armor. Sure. Defender Strike. I think I'll defend now before the Frail hits. I think I've started under-prioritizing shops. Feels like I've been trying to greed into too many elites and end up banking on one or two really big shops. So it sounds like you're on the opposite end of this. I think that I'm currently overvaluing my shops. Do we headbutt Immolate, Whirlwind? I think yes is the answer to that question, one of those two. I'm gonna Whirlwind so that we can kill him with one attack next turn. I believe that'll work. Set up Pen Nib for next fight. 6 times 7, that's a big number, right? Pow, pow, pow. We need to upgrade that Whirlwind. We've got a Chemax now. No, I don't think any of these. Snecko. Alright, very well. Pen Nibbed Carnage. Well, those are free. This is max damage, 18. We're not vulnerable yet, so we can't hit for whatever it is, 27. Now we're vulnerable. Immolate Whirlwind is lethal. Can we fit in Strike? Yes. Anger Plus, Twin Strike, Sword Boom. These are all like strength scaling things. We do technically have strength now with the Vajra, but I don't think that's really the way we're going to win the game. I think we're just trying to barricade and Whirlwind. I think block scaling is more important than damage scaling here. This looks like a potential upgrade, and the upgrade for Whirlwind is just screaming out for help. An additional 60% if you use the original basis percentage scheme. Immolate also has a good upgrade. We could also rest here. We might be looking for like an Apotheosis or an Armaments here. We're way behind on upgrades. We've just got the Carnage. We like badly need upgrades on Whirlwind, Immolate, Disarm, Burning Pact, and Barricade. These are all like super high priority. And then like medium priorities, Clothesline, and Bash, and then Shrug It Off, Headbutt, whenever. Basics never. So since we're behind on upgrades, do we rest and go for broke on an Apotheosis or an Armaments Plus? Or do we try and catch up? I think we try and catch up. I don't think there's any sense to not taking an upgrade when you're behind on upgrades. Apotheosis will still be fine. Okay, he's either in for 14 or 24 on turn 1. If he multi-attacks. Let's start with a Burning Pact. Well, we have to play Carnage, because otherwise we lose it. And that puts me in an awkward spot. I guess I'll just Carnage and Immolate. And Whirlwind. Actually, wait, is Carnage less damage than Whirlwind for the energy now? No, it's not. Whirlwind would do 18 damage with 2 energy. Although it will do 18 damage more than whatever we pay for. Wow, Carnage is more damage per energy than Immolate. That's insane. Immolate's such a nuts card. I think we should play all the attacks. No Pen Nib proc this turn. Setting it up for later. Clothesline does the most damage. I guess we'll play that one. Headbutt back the Whirlwind for lethal next turn. 8 times 7 is 56. Not quite lethal. But there's Bash. I think Bash Whirlwind is probably lethal. We have Bash, we have Whirlwind. So Bash hits for 9, Whirlwind does 9 times 5, which is 45. But it's actually 13 times 5, which is 65. Yeah, it's lethal. We got Vajra and Oddly Smoothstone. Got the whole set. Oddly Smoothstone is probably the more useful of the two, given the barricade. Pommel Strike is nice with an upgrade, but as I previously mentioned, we're way behind on upgrades. Sword Boom helps pay off Strength, but we don't have any. Thunderclap, we actually could use an extra source of Vulnerable. I think we're holding out for a Shockwave until, like, floor 35 or something, when maybe we'll take another source of Vulnerable. Okay. What are we doing at this shop? We don't have any healing mechanisms, so if we want to do 3 elites, we probably better rest. We didn't lose that much health to Book of Stabbing, though. And I think we're significantly less afraid of the other two. We've got a lot of really good AoEs, Immolate and Whirlwind. So against either Gremlin Leader or Slavers, those are going to be easy KOs. We could catch up a little bit on upgrades, probably hitting Immolate. Or we could take 22 max HP. The argument against upgrading Immolate is that we have a Forge Pot in the bar. So anytime it's particularly useful to have an Immolate Plus, we can have it already. And I think that's a pretty persuasive argument. I think we're probably going to end up resting at one of these and upgrading at the other one, ideally. So let's rest first, just in case we get into trouble. It's a medium chest. Do we open it? I think no. There's no way to get rid of the curse. We don't have much card draw. We do have a Burning Pact. 2 shrugs. I guess we're not like way short on card draw. Medium chest can have a rare relic, so we could get Incense Burner here or something else busted. But we could also get like Juzu Bracelet, you know. Is Dead Branch busted here? I feel like we've only got like 1 exhaust card. Yeah, we've got Disarm, I guess Burning Pact, and a Sunderspan. Dead Branch is not like a big out for this deck. It would help us get an Entrench, which would be super helpful. It would definitely change our priorities. I guess Carnage we can make exhaust too, but Carnage is like one of the best cards in the deck, so it's not really a good thing. No, we don't really need it to open up Corruption. We can pick Corruption now. It could be Prayer Wheel or Question Card, which would help us find our Entrench. Could just be like Horn Cleat or, you know, Gambling Chip or something completely busted. Nah. This is a card-powered run, not a relic-powered run. I guess we've got fairly good relics, but cards are the main thing here. Barricade and stuff. Okay, he's probably hitting for 24. Does he always start with 24? No. Let's try if I barricade. We failed. Bash Strike or Immolate Strike? I think Bash, so we can set up Vulnerable for Whirlwind next turn. Okay, I guess we just play all the cards here. And we're just trying to set up Pen Nib for next fight, ideally. Rude. So Strike Strike Whirlwind should set up for next fight. Yeah, it definitely does. Okay, great. Easy Snake Plant. Ooh, Blood Pot's super good. Is this a bludgeon deck? Second Disarm is pretty hard to ignore, though. Second Disarm is pretty good. Helps save our barricade armor. Not as good as an Entrench for naming defensive uncommons, but I do like me a Disarm. We can't be fighting Book of Stabbing here, so Disarm is most useful in Gremlin Leader, but Gremlin Leader is still 50% of the options. Sure. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, the leader. Let's shrug it off, look for an Immolate or a Whirlwind. Oh my god, we found one. He can be attacking, but we've already blocked for 18, which is what it hits for, so come at me, bro. It's either Headbutt, Disarm, or Bash. Bash sets up for Whirlwind next turn. Headbutt, Disarm reduces his damage per fight and gives us a guaranteed Immolate. He can't be summoning because he had 2 minions at the start of the turn, so he's either buffing or attacking. Which means that Immolate next turn is not going to hit a bunch of targets. Immolate's still good, though. And Disarm also good. Most likely it's buffing, right? Yeah, 66% Encourage. If we bash, we never get lethal next turn, so it's never like we're not worried about a multi-attack next turn. Yeah, let's just Headbutt Disarm. Maybe Headbutt Shrug It Off. Yeah, I think that's better, because... oh great, he's attacking. Okay, so he can't attack again. Let's look for Barricade. Nope. No. Oh, we missed Whirlwind. Oh wait, we have a 1 in 3 chance of getting it here. Darn. There's not really any reason to play Barricade here. So I guess it's just Carnage, Disarm, Strike. Do we ignore the Sneaky Gremlins? We have a 100% chance of Whirlwind to kill him next turn. Let's see, Whirlwind's gonna hit for 9 times 7 next turn. So 9 times 7 is actually lethal even if we do not Carnage on Gremlin Leader. We still have to strike him. Hey Xmunga, it's going good. So since we don't need the thing, I won't use it. Hopefully he's not attacking here. He can be. Alright. So Whirlwind is lethal. We want to play more attacks for Pen Nib, so we'll play the Carnage as well. This loses 2 damage, but I don't think that matters. Oh my god, it mattered. Oops. Okay. We just set up Pen Nib for next fight. Wow. Okay, alright, I'm gonna slow down and do the math next time there's a thing like that. That was a big wake-up call. second chance at body slam. This is like our third body, maybe like our fourth body slam opportunity. I still think I'm no on it. I mean, we want to do an entrenched body slam thing eventually, but it's not very useful without the entrench. I guess we've got 2 shrug-it-offs now. We can always just shrug for double shrug body slam for 16. It's not bad. It's not really good compared to like Immolate though. I'd rather just draw better cards, I think. Do we keep a fire pot? Oh, maybe we just drink the blood pot, huh? Yeah, drink a blood pot, take an upgrade. Seems great. If we take a body slam, we could upgrade it immediately. I don't think he's taking upgrade priority over Immolate, though. Actually, do we need Immolate Plus? I feel like Immolate Minus with a pen nib already kills slavers, which is like the main point of Immolate. Kills slavers. I guess it's only doing 42 right now, but that's like enough to, you know, run the table on the rest. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip it and upgrade the Immolate. Is there anything else that really needs an upgrade? Burning Pact would be nice. Clothesline. Nah, it's Immolate. Okay. Pen nibs up. Give me that Immolate. Carnage, huh? No way to draw. Alright. I'm not complaining. Strike or defend? 13 plus 7? Is it 20 damage? I guess I'll defend. Whirlwind is going to be a bunch of damage next turn. We could be weak next turn. He can't stab 3 times in a row, so he can still stab here. And likely is. If we bash Taskmaster, is Whirlwind lethal next turn? Disarm both is cute. Doesn't use all the energy, though. Also, I think we're already blocked out. He's just sitting for 8. 8 plus 13 is 21. I guess we're not quite blocked out. But we're using at least 1 disarm, so we're only off by 1. Disarm both does block out. If we're weak next turn, then this is going to be hitting for 9 minus 2 is 7. 7 times 7 is 49. So if we bash Taskmaster, we get lethal. Okay. We are weak. And we did draw Whirlwind. It is 6 damage, not 7. I missed my math. 6 times 7 is 42, so it's still lethal. 6 times 6 is 36, so if I did that, it wouldn't kill Slaver. I would like to fit another attack, but I can't. Whetstone. Hey, there's a second wind. Heard that card's pretty good. Gets rid of statuses. We're currently creating our own status, and Act 4 will create plenty of statuses. Thins the deck out from defends and stuff, so you can just entrench every turn. Also gives you a bunch of energy to entrench, or a bunch of block to entrench with. Also, although setting that up is tricky and requires Dark Embrace. Sure. Alright, what'd you hit? Bash Strike. Fair enough. Alright, well. Can be looking for some AoE here. We're trying to set people up so that they're dead to either Immolate or Whirlwind. Immolate does 28 damage, plus 14 if the target is vulnerable. We have a Bash plus, so that would do 42 plus 10. so we can kill this guy if he's vulnerable. I presume that second wind does more damage than Immolate. And then we'll choose another target for these. Carnage kills him. That's acceptable. The other two are hitting for 12. We have no block. And we can't kill him. I guess we can with Fire Pot. Or Forge Pot? Let's see, how much damage does Headbutt get? It's like 2, right? No, it's 3. So let's go up to 13. This would go up to 10. So yes, it would be a kill with Forge Pot. Seems like a weird Forge Pot. Why would I rather save the Fire Pot? I think I'd rather save Forge Pot for the champ fight. Rats. Okay, take 6. I want to play as many attacks as possible, so it's like... Maybe we find a strike. Nope. I guess we still have enough energy to play a strike. Elixir. Second Burning Pact. Sever Soul would be nice sometimes if we didn't already have a second wind, but we do already have a second wind. I think Second Burning Pact is a pick. We're 5 energy right now, might go to 6 in a second. Burning Pact seems strong. 58. We do get full value out of the rest. We go up to 70. Oh wait, that's not true. We would try to go up to 80. Well, I feel a lot less behind on upgrades now that the Whirlwind and Immolate are upgraded. Shrug has a high drawn blade rate. 0 rounds for Artemal. Barricade Plus is okay. I feel like we've got so much energy that, like, decosting cards is not really a huge priority. But I hear you. Is it just Disarm? Disarm's got a really sick upgrade. Yeah, I'm tempted to upgrade one of the Burning Pacts, but since I just added a Burning Pact to the deck, it's possible that I may be overestimating how valuable Extra Draw is. Excuse me. Yeah. Second wind is good too. I think it's Disarm. The champ. Let's try to draw that barricade. Nope, it failed. Alright, I think it's Disarm, double strike then. Max damage for champ is 18 in phase 1. So we've already blocked that out. Okay. He can't heavy slash twice, right? No move can be used twice in a row. Yep. So max damage this turn is 14. Make that 12 because of the Disarm. Not much block available. We could second wind away at Disarm, but that seems like a huge mistake. I think it's just going to be Disarm, Clothesline, Immolate. He might not even be attacking. Rude. Okay, now we're vulnerable, but he has -5 strength, so not that worried. We're also frail, so Shrug is only blocking for 6. Get Forge Pot to barricade a little cheaper. Upgrade Shrug. Sure. We have to use Carnage or lose it. I'm pretty okay with losing Carnage in this fight, though, to be honest. We might be Bash Whirlwind. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's Burning Pack, look for something to use with Pendib. Guess it's gonna have to be Bash. Oh wait, we can draw one more. Okay. Let's see, he just heavy slashed, so he could max damage his face slap this turn. 14 damage, but we're vulnerable, but he has -5 strength. I think it's probably still worth defending, though. Okay, fair enough. Looks like we're getting ahead of him. The strike was for Pendib value. Also, strike plus is more damage than Whirlwind plus anyway. Could Burning Pact a Clothesline. Or we could just play the Clothesline. Try and save the armor we've got. If we Clothesline Whirlwind, does he split? We don't really have any scaling outside of Barricade. I think we do actually want to try and scale Barricade a little bit. We just want to play like a lot of Shrug-it-offs before we split him. If we play Second Wind Whirlwind, he hits for 550. It's too much, we would split him. Oh wait, no we wouldn't. We do 23 to his health, so we'd set up for split next turn. I think I'm okay with that. We can headbutt something and then Burning Pact to draw it. Or we can just Burning Pact and try and draw some Shrugs. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna draw. We could still headbutt and Shrug. Or we could Shrug to draw these last 2 cards. I'll go to Shrug. Is this a split turn? We're either splitting this turn or running out of vulnerable. We can just bash Whirlwind next turn. Let's get rid of the defend. Do that. Now we're weak. Not a very good split turn. Oh well. I'm not gonna keep him alive any longer. Alright, this is his power up turn. And now he's executing. Alright, let's burn the defend, try and do something better. Okay, so what is the... Execute is 10 times 2, but he's got 12 strength, so it's 22 times 2. So 44 damage coming in. Which will be a 10 through the armor. Where's Bash? Bash is next. Thanks for the follow, Orn VR. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the Vegetable Patch. Got Whirlwind back, 18 times 7. I assume that's enough. Is Bash Whirlwind enough? So let's do 22. So he would lose 15 health, so he'd go down to 79. And this would do 9 times 5, which is 45 damage. Not enough. Oh wait, 13 times 5. Which is 65, also not enough. Okay. Can't save the pen nib, and that's fine. Okay. Double tap. That works pretty well with a big, big 7 energy whirlwind. Any other attacks we want to play twice? Yeah, Immolate, Carnage Plus. Double tap seems pretty good. Is it good enough to put in the deck, though? Double tap is like our consolation prize for not getting Necronomicon. Honestly, I wish it was a dual wield. Dual wield would be better. Although our only attack is Barricade. Yeah, double tap's pretty good. Alright. I'll do it. Pandora's Box, we still got all of our original strikes and defends. I guess we got rid of... No, we have all of them. One of them's upgraded. So Pandora's Box seems like an obvious pick. Empty Cage sometimes good with Cursed Key, because we end up with too many curses, but we don't have that problem right now, so it's not helpful right now, which is what it's being offered. And the other option is Tiny House. Oh my god, we got 2 entrenches. Whoa! Okay. That's GG, right? 2 entrenches, a disarm, a power through. This is exactly what we want. This is ridiculous. I guess there's no card draw other than Warcry. Jesus Christ. Not only is it 2 entrenches, it's also 2 cards that exhaust. Or 3 cards that exhaust with the disarm. This is bananas. Okay, sure. That's true, no body slam. We definitely do want a body slam now. Alright. Now, I'm not skipping another body slam from here on out. You have my word. We have 2 question mark routes before this elite, and we can get 3 up the middle. It's true, I would probably... Whoa, I just bit my tongue. Oof. I would probably take an Evolve now. Man, that was a bad one. I think I might be bleeding. Oof. To be made of meat. I don't like it. We do have the power through second wind, so we're not, like, desperate for a way to deal with statuses. We need to get these entrenches upgraded. Although, do we? We have 5 energy. It's not like a huge deal. So question marks are good. Fires are good. This 3 elite path up the middle hits 1 extra fire. Just this one. The 2 elite path on the left hits 2 fires. The 2 elite path on the right hits 1 extra fire. But it hits a shop too. Shop would be kind of nice. I'm happy to save this money for the Act 4 shop. We don't particularly need to go to a shop. It doesn't look like there's a convenient one. We've already got our green key, but we are going to be under a little bit of pressure for the campsites. Not only do we need to upgrade 2 entrenches, we also need to recall before the end of the act. So I think maybe the left path is the wise one. That does put us in a position where we have to, like, take a shop and take an Act 4 shop. That's true. Shop after chest is really big for curse key, so we could take a curse and get rid of it. Our card remove cost is pretty high. It's 100, so that's not nothing. But yeah, I think we're probably going to go left. It's a lot of fights and no question marks, though. Yeah, there's literally not a single question mark, so we can't, like, Mind Bloom or anything cool. Let's see, what are question marks? Question marks are Mind Bloom, they're Tesseract, they are Sphere. We're a little bit slow for Sphere, that's a little scary. We don't get much out of hallway fights. We don't, like, feed or anything. We don't have a prayer wheel. We don't have any metascaling. So yeah, I think question marks are better than fights. And fires are better than question marks. Shop after chest is really good, though. What else could we do? So, like, if we really want to optimize for question marks, we can go on this wacky route. Get 2 extra fires. Still get 1 elite. We could forego this fire for 2 elites. It's a lot of question marks. I'm not really sure that's that helpful. I think we're done picking cards, right? Like, that Pandora's box was super good. And now we've got, like, a really dense deck that does a lot of really good stuff. So the value of these fights is we're just getting through them. I mean, getting, like... I'm not very excited about these fights, and only 2 extra fires is, like, not that exciting either. It's really just this bit that's really good, and 2 fires is okay. But we can get 3 fires, right? Oh no, we can't. 2 fires is the max. Or 2 bonus fires. Huh. So I guess it's really just question marks on this one of these middle paths, or like do this neat little chest shop thing and get 2 elites. I mean, we can get 2 elites and question marks, right? We can fight this elite. That's only 3 question marks. I guess it's 4. Or, no, it's 5. 6 if we don't want to fight the last elite. 5 is pretty good. Maybe we do that. Optional 3 elites or 2 bonus fires. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I'll go here and then I'll decide, right? Wait. That gets 1 less question mark than here? No, it's the same number. Just 1 later. Orb Walker. Alright, he hits for 16 on 1's the max. Barricade Power Through seems good. We could Havoc to look for an Entrench. Are there any bad outcomes from this? Worst is probably Whirlwind. That's fine. A Center Span, sure. Double Entrench, GG. Burning Pack to look for Immolate. Let's shrug first. Oh, we could headbutt a Entrench. Like to see you scale that high, Orb Walker. This is lethal. Oh, I want to get an extra attack for Pendant. Okay. Easy. Third Shrug. Let's see, our like literal block cards are Shrug, Shrug, Power Through, Second Wind, and then our block doubling cards are the 2 Entrenches. Yeah, I guess with the loss of all the defense, taking a third Shrug is pretty appropriate. Yeah, I think we probably want Feel No Pain. Flexpot's gotta be better than Elixir, right? Flexpot, Dual Wield. Or not dual wield, double tap? Yeah, double tap Whirlwind is pretty nuts. Yeah, I'm not sure about Feel No Pains. Probably. Let's draw some cards. Darn. Max damage on turn 1 is 1326. No, he can attack too, so it's 39. Okay. I guess I'll just go ahead and disarm this one. So he's 8, but that's after being weakened. So his number is 10. Start with Shrug. Power Through, Second Wind, Immolate. Set up for Whirlwind lethal. His number is 13. Oh wait, no, his number is 11. Whirlwind bottle with Nakabiko, yes. That's the speedrun strat, right? Warcry, find me a Whirlwind, please. Darn. Of course, Skymax, yeah, naturally. I guess we double tap Carnage on this guy. And then disarm this one, because he can multi-attack. Oh, no attacks. Sweet. Alright, Whirlwind is definitely lethal. Can we get lethal with Headbutt Whirlwind? So Headbutt would do 20. The highest damage target is this guy, so he'd go down to 32. Ooh, new graphics card. 32, he'd be at 42, so he's the life leader. And then Whirlwind would hit for 9 times 6. 9 times 6 is 54, so yes, we can. Good morning, Sherwins. True Grit would be appealing if it said plus on it, but it doesn't. Yeah, I think I'll skip. Okay. He can only attack for like... oh, he roars on 1. Man, he can really hit for 30 on 2? Jeez. Let's look for... Barricade. No dice. I guess we'll power through for next turn. Save power through for next turn, rather. Bash Carnage is a lot of damage. Sat on the Best Buy homepage. Refreshing. Dropkick is free. He is either hitting for 5 or 30. We go stretch and fold real quick. Yeah, I turned mods on. You can mouse over the relic bar now. Ooh. Ah. I actually have breadcam on my list of like stream to do things. I don't know if I'll ever actually get to it, but alright, we need to block because he might be hitting for 30. Unless we have lethal. 10 times 6, not close. Alright. Let's keep blocking then. If we Burning Pike, we can draw Barricade and lose it. We could also draw Entrench and actually block out. We can't headbutt an Entrench because there isn't any. Huh, this is weird. There's a Barricade and 2 Entrenches coming up, but the only actual block card is Shrug. We might have to, like, speed pot to make the Shrug actually do stuff. Well, I turned away from the mic to cough. I don't think anybody wants to hear me cough. Alright, we'll just satisfy ourselves with Disarm Headbutt this turn. We can Headbutt ourselves back up, Power Through. Oh, okay. I didn't understand the reference. Still don't, I suppose, but, you know. That's life. Havoc can hit Barricade, but it can also hit Entrenches. Gosh, next turn is very weird. This is actually pretty concerning. This is a terrible turn. Yeah, I guess we have to Havoc to disrupt that turn from happening. Because if that turn happens, we lose, right? Or not lose, but take some damage probably. Okay, we did hit Barricade. Sweet. This is one of his buff turns. He's either roaring or drooling. Oh wait. He's either nomming or drooling. Confusing. Well, if he's multi-attacking, he's not doing any damage, so... Okay. Should be in pretty good shape now that we have 72 block. No point in playing these. Yeah, that's kind of the hidden cost of Runic Dome, right? Is you have to overblock because you don't know. We could Headbutt Havoc. That's kind of cute. I think I'd rather Headbutt and Entrench and then shrug it off to draw it. I'm fine with Havocing any of these cards. Alright. Okay, let's get rid of a wound, draw some cards. Second one gets rid of the rest of the wounds. Nice. And we have Pen Nibs set up. Probably don't want to play Hemo. I think we're trying to perfect this fight from here on out. So we'll just set it up for next turn. Whirlwind does 18 times 7. That's 70 plus 56, which is 130 some. Dropkick has 2 outlines, which is actually handled elegantly. It's got an outline on both halves. Wow. I gave the mod author some shit earlier because I was like, they just inflated the size of these numbers and it looked terrible. But like, that's actually a pretty impressive little attention to detail. I would have just assumed that the purple outline would have taken precedence, but they actually like thought about it and did it right. That's a really good job. The implementation's not like mega strong, but it's acceptable. Oh, is Whirlwind lethal? Oh, shoot. 27 times 7 is too much. That's lethal. Are we okay with not setting up Pen Nib? I mean, we might as well set up Pen Nib, right? We've got 100 block. If there's a side quest, we should probably do it. So I'm going to do Carnage instead to avoid lethal. Now this is 13 times 5, which is 65, which is acceptably non-lethal. I'm gonna dropkick before I whirlwind, because I don't really want to redraw whirlwind. How am I gonna play 6 attacks before this fight's over? I'm definitely not. Maybe this hits a strike. This is exhausting either way, so I might as well look for strike with it. It's kind of a strike. Alright, that is the most attacks we can possibly do. -1 point for not making it a gradient. I'm not sure you want a gradient in that situation. For those like highly blown out blooms, it's not really clear what a gradient is supposed to look like. Corruption is interesting. I said earlier that we're yes on corruption, and now we have 2 copies of Entrench. So like, if we take corruption, how does this deck play out? Because like, what if we like draw in a bad order? What does a bad order look like? We like... But we're never forced to play corruption, right? We only, like, it's always optional. So we just don't play it if it's in a bad situation. I guess it's not always optional because we have Havoc. I mean, the dream with Barricade Corruption is like, you play Barricade, you play Corruption, you get 1,000 block, you get rid of all your skills, and then you just attack people until they're dead. Which seems like completely what this deck is capable of doing. I don't see any good reason to skip Corruption here. If it was Corruption versus Body Slam, I might pick Body Slam over it, but it's not. It's just Corruption. I guess it is against Headbutt. Headbutt's kind of the alternate plan for if we want to scale our entrenches. Headbutt is definitely more cautious. Headbutts are pretty good. We've got 3 copies of Shrug It Off, 2 copies of Entrench, and Barricade. So if you literally want to last in a fight forever, you want to pick the Headbutt here. But I think we only want to last long enough in fights to win them. I'm not sure if I trust myself with Corruption. I feel like I might... Like, one of the ways I can lose this run is if I Corruption and play a fight wrong. But, like, if I pick Headbutt, like, I can just, like, draw a Headbutt against Transient and, like, take a bunch of damage and bleed to death. I think we're doing Corruption. Okay, right or left? Question marks have rare relics in them. That's how we get Dead Branch. Obviously, we're super good at Dead Branch right now because we have Corruption. I mean, any rare relic is good, right? Captain's Wheel. Worst one's probably like Stone Calendar, Unceasing Top. Unceasing Top can actually pay off with Corruption, though. Corruption and Second Wind could make it happen. 5 energy deck. Or do that neat chest shop thing. Yeah, Dark Embrace, that would be a pick now. Dark Embrace was probably a pick with just the Second Wind, though. I'm going to go left. I want to get extra elites and... Like, the left gets 3 relics, right? We got a chest relic. I don't know. I guess I don't value that shop super highly. We just have to skip this. We still get 2 relics, and we get extra question marks. Actually, we get 3 relics this way, too, because there's 3 elites this way. There's only 2 elites left. So we're just skipping a chest for an extra elite, which has the same thing as the chest has in it. Alright, I'll go right, then. Question marks are better than fights. This is garbage. There's no world where we want madness. Boo. Designer in Spire. Could take 2 transforms. We'd probably hit, like, Havoc and, like, Hemokinesis or something. Maybe, like, Clothesline. Clothesline's pretty good against the heart. I like having a weak heart. Not as good as Disarm, but... upgrading a card would probably hit Entrench. We're looking for those upgrades. Remove a card would hit one of the transform targets. Probably Hemo. I don't see us getting a lot of value out of Hemo. It's kind of a weird situation to be removing Hemo, though. It's a pretty good card. Upgrading a random card, we're obviously hoping it hits one of the 2 Entrenches. If it hits Corruption or Barricade or one of the Shrugs or something, we're not, like, disappointed. Worst upgrade is, like, Havoc or Dropkick. If we take Transforms, we could get more Entrenches. I think I'm just going to pay 50 for an upgrade. I want to target the upgrade on Entrench, so let's do it. Okay. Giant Head. Definitely don't want to play Corruption in this fight. Barricade. Entrench is 10 block, power through 16, but we get the wounds. I'm not too worried about the wounds. Start with the Shrug. I guess we just get rid of the disarms. Can't play Havoc because there's the Entrench Plus in the draw pile. Immolate's useless in the fight. Could play Second Wind to get rid of Double Tap and Havoc, which aren't very good. We're really just looking for getting rid of cards so we can Entrench loop quickly. There's the Entrench. We can headbutt the other Entrench, and then we can Warcry to draw it. Or we can just play this Entrench and then headbutt it, and then Warcry to draw it. Seems like we're in good shape. Pretty sure we just outscale Giant Head from here. I don't think he's ever going to scale up to 1,000,000. Let's go ahead and burn the Hemo. We don't need that. Could probably play Corruption now. Do we do it? Nah, it's like it's a risk with no payoff, right? I'll just take the safe and stupid approach. No thinking required. Well, if I'm not going to play Corruption, might as well Destroy it. Get rid of a wound. Just play some attacks. We're actually not far off from having a dropkick loop deck. We have lots of exhausting, so if we just find a second dropkick, then we can like corruption earlier in fights and then just loop on the next turn. I think he actually does give up. He stops stacking. His max damage is like 60 or 70 or something. Oh wait, actually we can do a dropkick loop. Right now, we have double tap. Double tap dropkick works. Right? Yeah, it does. So let's practice that. We just need corruption next turn. Get rid of all the gunk, and then we should be online. We missed corruption. Weird. Oh, we exhausted corruption. I remember now. Yes. Okay, well, we don't need that, technically. Oh, we exhausted double tap, too. Alright, we can't practice. Fine. Doesn't matter. Kill him soon. Just setting up pen nib. This is lethal. We're close to it. Currently 9 times 3, that's way too much. It's too much. That works. We're not going to be able to get any better than 8 because any attacks can kill him next turn, so we'll just take 8. Okay. I didn't realize we were a combo deck before that fight, so I need to like reframe what we're doing a little bit. So we corruption, we get rid of all the stuff in the deck, we dropkick loop. Does the dropkick loop work against the heart? How many quote-unquote permanent cards do we have? I'm gonna count all the attacks first. I guess that's a more precise way of putting it, because we can also Burning Pact attacks, so they aren't really permanent either. Oh wait, it doesn't matter because we have second wind. So we can get rid of all the heart statuses. And then, okay, let's still count the attacks though. 1, 2, this one's not permanent, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks. Oh, that's true, we can't play corruption and then double tap, good point. Okay. So we have to exhaust everything sort of naturally by playing a bunch of Burning Pacts. That's going to be kind of challenging. I guess we have whatchamacallit, Headbutt Havoc that can exhaust stuff. We could take a second Havoc if that's the plan. I don't think I want a second Havoc. I don't mind the first one, but I don't want to. These are all not good enough. Alright, we can upgrade the second Entrench, or we could Recall now. I don't hate Recall now. Three out of 4 players cancel the game 1 hour before the session. Drat. That's too bad. I had to cancel 2 out of my last 3 D&D sessions. One of them I just like wasn't prepared. I was doing a new campaign setting and I just like didn't have the characters ready. And then the next one, like my wife needed to work and it was Super Bowl. Is it harder to try to get infinite instead of just abusing barricade and trench? Oh, we'll do both. Don't worry about that. We'll have infinite armor and infinite dropkicks. Yeah, I think I'm going to recall just for safety. Because we might need to rest. Ooh, sphere. Rare relics are good. The dropkick loop is something to fear. Imagine that. A guy picks a fight with you at a bar, and he proceeds to dropkick the shit out of you. Each dropkick makes him faster, and you can't do anything about it. I was kind of imagining, when you set that up, I was kind of imagining two people dropkicking you back and forth. You're just ragdolling. Do we ever lose this? We can definitely lose this, right? We can, like, lose a lot of health. I mean, worst case scenario, we lose a lot of health and we go rest, right? I don't think we're, like, dying here. It's possible, though. We have a lot of AoE. I'll take it. Double tap Whirlwind procs Petnib here. Tantrum Infinite is much worse. It's a baby that keeps punching you. Oh my god. So if we double tap Whirlwind, the Whirlwind hits for 6 times 9 the first time, and then 6 times 18 the second time, so it ends up being 27 times 6, which is 120 damage, so that is lethal. I'll take it. This fight's scary. No holding on to Petnib for this one. Ooh, we got a prayer wheel. And like 1 fight left to take advantage of it. Fine. Is the elixir good? The elixir helps us get to rushdown loops faster. True Grit, Warcry. It is possible it's 2 fights, because of the question mark. It's possible it's 3 fights. I think Warcry and True Grit are both pickable. I think I'm not going to pick either of them. Elixir versus Speed Pop? Not with Juju. Oh, good point. I totally forgot we had Juicy Bracelet. I like, yeah, I'm with Sir Artable. It's like, Juicy Bracelet is basically just another spirit poop. It's like, it's up here, but you just ignore it. It doesn't do anything. I do frequently forget that I have Juicy Bracelet. That's a mistake. I think I'll take Elixir over Flexbot. I don't think Flexbot is like winning us any fights that we wouldn't otherwise win. Maybe it is, though. Flexbot, Whirlwind, Chemex. I mean, Elixir doesn't really get us anything, right? So I guess I'll skip it. This is a no, right? This could be like normality or something. We're already fine. Okay. Skip these. Uh-oh. Transient. We can kill Transient, right? Because we have an infinite. Theoretically. We don't really get any value out of killing him. I think I'm okay Havocing with an Entrench in hand. But then what do we Burning Pact? I guess nothing, right? It would just be Havoc, Whirlwind. Okay. If we're trying to do a combo, we shouldn't skip Burning Pact, so we should play that on Shrug It Off, I guess. Alright. Double tap the Whirlwind. Gets an extra Pendant proc. We can headbutt the Burning Pact and then Shrug It Off to draw it. We might need to like play Hemo this turn though. Yeah, I think this turn's just like Shrug It Off a bunch of attacks. Oh, okay, Bash. So it's like Bash Clothesline instead of Headbutt. Or maybe Bash Headbutt Hemo. Let's see, Clothesline does 19. It's turn 2. So he is doing... turn number -1, so he's doing 50 this turn. So if we Clothesline him, this is up to 30, and we've blocked for 10. So he would be hitting for 20, but then he's weak. So yeah, I guess we want a Hemo Headbutt. Looks like we're not killing him. Disarm is awful in the fight. He's hitting for 60 this turn. We can Whirlwind for 60 pretty easily. I kind of want to put Carnage back on top. Actually, wait. Does Carnage block this turn? No. But it'll block next turn with Immolate. So let's put Carnage on top. And get rid of Disarm. Can we play Barricade? Then we would have Whirlwind for 3. It's hitting for 13 times 3. So it's 39. No, he's hitting for 60. It's not enough. We can play Disarm though, right? Because then we Whirlwind for 5. 65, that's plenty. Okay. I guess we could have used the Flex spot to develop Barricade that turn, maybe. We could play Corruption. Or we could just second win the Corruption. Yeah, second win both attacks. Seems reasonable. So we're down to a 19 card deck after the first cycle. It's not too bad. Power through Burning Pact seems like a reasonable start, and we can second wind. Or we could just second wind now. We lose both entrenches. I guess I'm okay with that, right? This is the 7-day attack turn, minus 20, or minus 22. So he is at, what, 50-something? Yeah, so we have to Hemo. Alright, this is the 80 attack turn. Bash Dropkick's a good start. Whirlwind is hitting for 5 times 13, 65. Wait, is it 80 or no? It's 90 this turn. 40 plus 50, yeah. So if we Whirlwind, it's for 65. 65 plus 20 is 85. So we'd get it for like 3. We could improve that if Havoc hits Carnage or Immolate or double tap. So there's 3 outs that are good. I guess Clothesline also is more damage per energy than Whirlwind. So 4 outs. Shrug is worse. Burn and Barricade are also worse. Let's go with Whirlwind. Maybe we should use a flex spot here. Hold on. Stretch and fold. I don't know. The flex spot isn't worth very much this turn. I guess I'll save it for like Reptomancer maybe. Elixir again. Could take a 4th Shrug. None of these, definitely. No Body Slam. Yeah, I think none of these are getting picked. Elixir versus these again. I skipped that last floor. Here's Repto. And here's Whirlwind. She can be attacking on first turn. Oh no, always starts to summon. Okay, today I learned. Alright, well we've got... Whirlwind is doing plenty of damage, so let's burn Clothesline. Or we could just set up Clothesline. I think best case scenario, we Burning Pact the Clothesline, draw Headbutt, and then we can Immolate and then Headbutt, have Immolate for next turn. I think I'm gonna go Bash Whirlwind instead. Whirlwind for 4 is 36 damage, it's plenty to kill a dagger. Start with a Shrug. Draw with this. Okay. Let's see. Is it like Flexpot Second Wind? That's true. I should have double tapped the dropkick. Good point. I literally didn't even see it. I guess I'll restart the fight to consider that. It's a pretty clear misplay. Alright, what did we do this turn? We Burning Pact at the Clothesline. Okay, so then we were here and we drop kicked, but we're supposed to double tap drop kick. Okay. Power through, entrench, disarm second wind. Seems fine. Oh, we can't do that. Disarm versus second wind. I think we're blocking out either way. So the main value of second wind is deck thinning. The deck thinning is fairly persuasive here. But disarm helps block future turns. Future turns are looking a little scary. Yeah, let's block future turns. Okay, cool. We can headbutt something and then shrug it, draw it, and do it. She can't attack twice in a row. Cannot snake strike twice in a row. But she can big bite. Immolate or Whirlwind? Whirlwind. I think we just win the fight right now, right? If we flex spot Whirlwind. Yeah. Both Havoc and Shrug It Off work the same way, right? Except Havoc doesn't get 9 block. So 13 times 5. But she's vulnerable, so 13 turns into what? Plus 6, so 19. 19 times 5 is 95. So it's not lethal unless we flex spot. Alright. Strike Dummy. Real top tier relics here to get late. Prayer Wheel for 1 extra card reward. Strike Dummy for literally nothing because we've got a Pandora's Box. Bronze Scales ain't too hot either. I said I was holding up for a Shockwave like a long time ago. The pressure on our vulnerable has increased a little bit since we're considering trying to do dropkick loops. And it's only a Bash Plus. It's enabling that. So it's theoretically possible for us to take an Uppercut or a Thunderclap here. I don't think it's happening, though. We're under a lot of deck size pressure. Immediately travel to the boss, huh? We could do it. We've got the Toll Triforce. We'd be skipping out on a question mark and a relic. And a campsite. Seems like we heal for more at the campsite than we lose at the elite. Yeah, this is like almost always a skip, right? I feel like you don't see this one very often, but it's not very good when you see it. Man, our Act 3 has been so bad. We got Winding Halls and all garbage relics. Couldn't even kill Transient. 500 gold red mask. Man, speaking of garbage events, this is not what we wanted. Alright, Nemesis. Can he 45 on 1? He cannot. Alright, let's start with Shrug. And then Bash Dropkick, I suppose. If we draw a Barricade, it's no big deal, because we can just Warcry it back on top. We can, in fact, Warcry it on top and then play it for free, which would be pretty sick. Play an Havoc and exhaust it? Or play an Immolate and exhaust it? Okay. Scales is kinda useful for the heart, but not really. So the Nightmare here is 45 damage. He did not multi-attack, so he can multi-attack here. Oh, he can multi-attack twice in a row anyway. Let's see. Pretty dangerous situation. We're like pretty much completely unable to block this turn, and he's intangible. So I guess it's like Barricade, Disarm, Whirlwind. Hopefully he's multi-attacking. We're gonna get hit for 43 here. Pretty sure that's what happens. Nope, multi-attack. Whew. Yikes. That was scary. I don't think we want corruption in this fight. We need second wind for burns repeatedly. So I'll go ahead and just burning pact the corruption. This can be a 45 attack turn. So we probably need to do some entrench stuff. We also have access to Juggernaut now, so power through, shrug it off, entrench blocks for 50, which makes us safe even if he does 45 attack. Got our entrench back. We can entrench, headbutt, burning pact, and then be sad because I don't have enough energy. Alright, so we'll just entrench, headbutt, double disarm. He could multi-attack us for 0. Nope, that's the 45. I think we're kind of beyond caring. We do want to set up Pen Nib for the next fight. I wonder what Havoc could hit. Could hit second wind, so we don't want to do it with Entrench in hand. Alright. Bash Dropkick is fun. Burning Pact Shrug is guaranteed to get second wind one way or the other. Unfortunately, we have double tap coming up as well. Yeah, it does look like he's gonna spike himself to death. That's true. I think I'm just gonna keep second wind for next turn. We can't shrug it off and then play it. I guess we can because we don't really care about double tap. Okay. Fine. Do we literally let him spike himself to death now? To keep Pen Nib on 9? It's like a super obnoxious plan. But I think we can do it, so it's just are we willing to? How long does that take? It takes quite a while. I don't think we can get Pen Nib back to 9 though if we start attacking. I guess we can, because we just have to wait until he's intangible to attack. Alright. Are we doing it? We can play 2 attacks here. I think we're just gonna chill. I think this is the most consistent way to do it. Havoc hits wound and exhaust it, sweet. Oh my god, the burns are gonna take so long. Triple attack, please. Yes! Ooh, the 45 damage attack. He got us. It's true, we probably could just press that in turn, huh? We can't bash, so we can't havoc. Oh, come on. Alright, do your triple attack. That's an order. Yes! Sundial. It is a dangerous fight. We had a turn where like he could have done like 40 damage to us, right? I don't know if you remember. There was a potential 45 damage. Yeah, does Sundial actually do anything? Like, if we get the deck down to nothing... wait, can we do like Dropkick Shrug as a loop? No, because Corruption's still, right? Demon Form doesn't seem necessary. We get all the big cards, all the big powers. Corruption, Barricade, Demon Form. This will be our third Burning Pact. Yeah, we do that with this deck. Double Entrench out of a Pandora's Box. That's it's pretty spicy. Nah, I don't think it's helpful. If there was a third Burning Pact in the deck, would I remove it? Does it make it easier or harder, right? Because it's another card that we have to exhaust as well. We have to play it twice before it's card negative. I think we do want it. Seems like a rest. Okay. Seems like a tailor-made Time Eater deck. All we're missing is the Shield Slam. Or Body Slam. He can hit for 24 on one. I guess the Head Slam is more dangerous on one. So should block for 32 if we can. Let's get started. Disarm's great. I guess I'll Warcry. We have to play it at some point. Oh. I'll just put Whirlwind on top for next turn. Jeez. I think I need to play Clothesline. So I'll drink the regen pot. Do we respect this fight enough to regen pot? We have 11 health to heal. Yeah, let's regen pot. No reason not to. It's not like the fight isn't going to be long enough. Yeah. Alright. Second wind to get rid of the wounds. Do we Whirlwind for 3? Or skip? It's got 4 cards left for next turn. It's not hard to imagine a turn where we need 4 cards. We want like... Oh wait, what would that turn look like? Yeah, I'll save a card. Barricade, Shrug, and Trench. That gives us 1 card for the following turn, and that seems bad. Also, we can't afford it. Let's start with Shrug and see what we're getting. We have Havoc next turn, but we have headbutt now, so we can't headbutt the barricade. Just like barricade, take a bunch of damage. Next turn, try to like shrug and trench. Pretty tough spot here. He does have -5 strength, that's true. We have to get the barricade set up, right? So let's not skip it. And then I'll just leave 2 cards for next turn, because these don't do anything. We have entrenched, but no other block. Could just like Burning Pact into Shrug It Off. We'd have to Burning Pact an important card, right? Either Corruption or Double Tap or Dropkick or Entrench. All the like combo cards are here. Yeah, I think I'll just Burning Pact the Corruption. And do we Speed Pot the Shrug? He's just triple attacked, so but he can triple attack again. Not too afraid of the triple attack right now. I think we just raw shrug. What is the speed pot good for exactly? Probably like turn 1 of Donu Deco with speed pot. Okay. Fair enough. Havoc could hit anything, including like Entrench. That seems bad. So let's just Burning Pact the Havoc. Well, this isn't good. Guess we just Whirlwind for 6. Our only options are damage. Oh good, he blocked. Tremendous. Okay. Start with the Shrug. Disarm Clothesline Slime. Boy, we've been struggling to find block here. I just need like a power through Entrench turn, then we're probably good to go. Okay. Those disarms are certainly helping out a lot. We can headbutt something, but nothing really exciting to headbutt. We're probably going to want to play 5 cards next turn, so I don't want to play too much right now. If we headbutt Shrug... We could headbutt the Entrench, but that's 2 cards, that would give us 4 cards next turn. I think next turn we're going to want to, like, power through double Shrug and Trench, if we can. We could just do nothing. No, we can't play 6 cards next turn. It's not really a good headbutt target is the problem. Probably like Burning Pact or Shrug. Yeah, if we Burning Pact, we can't miss, right? We already can't miss, though. We have two Burning Pacts, 2 Shrugs. We're always going to draw Entrench. Alright, I'll just bash then for damage. Oh, I should have just played Slimed. That, like, actually moves us toward the victory condition. Okay. Um, I guess dropkick just for no reason. Okay. Double tap dropkick is an option. I'm not sure I really want to play 3 cards. And we don't need to loop here, so I think we just entrench second win. I guess I'll dropkick first. No. Dropkick isn't worth a card. Okay. Seems like we're set up. Headbutt the entrench, shrug to draw it. Play the entrench. Bash for damage. Let's get rid of a slime. I'm gonna play 4 cards this turn if we can. Shrug, shrug, entrench whirlwind. I guess we should Burning Pact the dropkick. It's not good in this fight, right? Okay. I guess that was kind of foolish, but whatever. Not like it matters. We're not going to need power through anymore. I mean, we can let him kill himself on thorns, but do we have to? No. I guess we want Bash to set up vulnerable again next turn. Oops, we left ourselves with 2 cards because I'm not paying attention. Because the fight is over. Sure. We might not actually get there on Penneb. This is too much damage, right? 13 times 6. 60 plus 18 is 78. I guess this is not that much damage. He can take it. Could have played some slimes first, I guess. Oops. Fine. Just need to play 2 more attacks. Okay. Your move, Slime Boss. Choose a card, any card. Got Sundial set up too. Pen-named Immolate seems like a good start to the fight here. Let's go ahead and start with Shrug. What does he have for on 1? Slash, so 20. 22 damage coming in. I guess that's worth a Shrug. Havoc could hit Entrench, which we don't want. Could also hit Barricade, which would be great, but... do we second win this? We lose a power through. When are we planning on playing that Corruption? What is... What is it doing here? I feel like we could have set the scales up with the pen nib if we just like thought about it a lot harder. It does make it a lot easier to set up, for sure. Well, I definitely don't think this is the fight for corruption, so I guess I'll go ahead and second wind. Let's see. He is... Can he slash twice? Yes. So most of the time he's slashing for 20. Quality of life relic. Yeah, that's a way to think about it. We are going to try and double dropkick loop him here. So I'm going to try and decrease the deck size. Double kick, drop kick. Double tap Whirlwind is more damage than just Whirlwind, right? This is 4, this would be 6, yeah. Okay. Not dying. That would be nice. We could headbutt a second wind or a shrug. Go take a look at that bread. I think it's probably time to do the initial shaping, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, let's go. So he has slashed twice in a row, so he can't slash again, so he's going to Soul Strike. And so that means he's going to attack for 5 times 4, which is 20 damage. So we need to block for 20. Unless we're playing Barricade, and then it's slightly more. A problem is that we don't have any block here. We do have two disarms, which are nice. Hey, Cthulhu. How's it going? We could headbutt for some block. We can't get rid of the bash or the dropkick, so we either burning pack the headbutt or burning pack the Ascender's Bane. I think we headbutt a shrug, and then we like speed pop. Potentially. So with disarm, he's now hitting for 3 times 4, which is 12. Shrug it off for 3 health seems unnecessary, so I'm gonna skip that. We might also double shrug for block out here. Nope. Next turn looks kind of scary. We need that Warcry to be good. We could Burning Pack now to disrupt that next turn, prevent that from happening. But then we lose either Bash or Dropkick, and we can't loop. We don't really need to loop. I'm concerned about just dying here. We're at 16. It's not very comfortable. Still haven't beaten the heart. 0 for 2 today. You'll get it. What have you been playing with? The thing about Awaken 1 is he never gives you a break. He's always attacking you in phase 1. Oh wow. Yeah, if you're getting to the heart 60% of the time, you'll get there real quick. That's a really good rate. I guess next turn we're going to draw these 5, and then we're going to proc Sundial with the Warcry. Yeah, but still, I mean, getting to the heart's a big deal. But if this Warcry misses, we're totally screwed, right? Yeah, I can't let the Warcry miss. I'm gonna give up on the infinite. We don't need it. We just need infinite armor, right? Alright. Well, at least we aren't drawing those next turn. I'll Warcry first. No, I'll just Burning Pack to the headbutt? No, gosh. I'll Burning Pack the Warcry, I guess. We didn't get a block, so we're gonna lose. Dang. Entrenches don't block. Wow. Yeah, I guess he can Soul Strike again. And if he does, he hits us for 12 when we survive. So we can't Hemo. The name I picked says no. You mean he can't multi-attack again? Yes, he cannot Soul Strike twice in a row, you're correct. So he's guaranteed slash, and slash guaranteed kills us. Well, damn. Felt like we had a lot of easy fights. This one wasn't one of them. I guess we could have used the Speed Tot to save some health, but it's hard to imagine saving enough health that we survived that fight. Man, where did it go wrong? Gosh. Thought for sure we were going to get a win today. Did we commit too hard to the dropkick thing? We picked a Corruption and never played it. That feels pretty bad. We did lose a lot of HP to Time Eater, that's true. We just took too long to set up. Both of the bosses just like ate our lunch while we were setting up powers. And like trying to exhaust the deck and stuff. We just need more block cards. Maybe I should have taken a 4th Shrug, I was offered one. It's kind of an awkward deck, right? Because it's like, we've got 2 entrenches that only work if we're already blocking some other way. We've got second wins, but we can't play them because we have entrenches or double taps in hand or something. We've got like double tap and and Dropkick, and we're always like on the tips of our toes trying to avoid messing that up. Corruption's like getting in the way. Havoc is unplayable a bunch of the time. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, if we get Barricade on 1, we're fine. And the deck works great. But if it bottom decks and we get an awkward shuffle... I mean, that was pretty much a worst-case scenario shuffle, too, right? We had Barricade and both entrenches in the bottom 5. We needed like a Battle Trance or something to draw more cards. We didn't have... We never upgraded any of our Burning Pacts. I'm glad I did... I am glad I took the 3rd one. Oh my god, the name I picked. That's a crazy perspective. Second Wind is one of the best Ironclad cards. You need to pick that more. That's not you giving me advice. That's you being wrong. Sorry. Would like to see that fight tried with Corruption on turn 1. See if we can do drop pick things. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, definitely. We had access to Corruption on 1. We weren't. We probably would have been able to pull it off. Thanks for the raid, Humble. Appreciate the support. I don't know if I've seen. What, are you a Slay the Spire streamer, Humble? Unfortunately, you've raided me like literally at the end of the stream. I just lost a run to the run to the second Act 3 boss, and we were just talking about the eulogy, and then we'll probably move on and probably end the stream after that. So sorry about that, but thanks. Welcome into all the raiders. Let me introduce myself just while we're here at the end of the stream. Let me finish eulogizing this, and I'll introduce myself. So we have like a dropkick loop thing, but we never actually pulled that off. And yeah, I guess I'm done talking about it. Right? It was kind of an awkward deck.